Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Ready Player One, the book, the novelization written by Ernest Cline. Um, I'm just gonna put this right here, right next to my already stuff. Yeah, it's a great book. Let me start off there. It's a great book, especially after watching the movie twice. Now, I loved the movie. I loved the book after I read it. Can't wait to read it again to catch all those Easter eggs and references. So let's talk about it. Pretty much it's like the movie. Let's just get that out of the way. The challenges are different, obviously. And there's gates in this. Like they're in the movie they don't go through like the fact of like gates, like once you get the key, like get yourself a clue. And it's not like the book where it's like once you get the key, you have to go through a gate in order to get the next clue for the next key, which I really like. And it doesn't take away the movie. It doesn't take away from the movie because like the movie's not supposed to be like beat for beat the same thing. Um, and I like that it's different. Now you could say I'm a hypocrite about that and say, well, you didn't think that way about Allegiant. Well, Allegiant should have fucking killed Triss. Let's say that. Fucking douchebags. They could at least stay true to that part of the novel, and they didn't. But hey, this book actually, the movie stays, of Ready Player One stays true to the novel. More than Allegiant. So anyway, obviously it still follows Wade Watts on his journey throughout the Oasis, trying to collect Halliday's Easter egg. I want to talk mostly about the challenges, because the challenges are different from this book into the movie. So, the challenges in this book, you have to find the Tomb of Horrors, which is a Dungeons and Dragons thing. So right there, reference to Dungeons and Dragons already. And you have to find the Lich King. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know how you pronounce it. Who then you have to play a game of Joust with, and if you die, I mean, if you lose at Joust, then you die. He pretty much, you have to fight him in order to survive. And Artemis has been doing that thing for like a month, and she's been trying and trying and trying, and she keeps on having to fight him. And Parzival makes the rookie mistake to say, well, barely survived that fight, even though he's level, I think it's 5 or 7. Fuck! Even though I think it's level 5 or 7 that he is at that point in the novel. And then he's just like, and then she throws like a potion on him. And then she looks at the leaderboard and she's like, you lying bastard. And it shows that he's on the leaderboard with the first key. And then, pretty much, he gives her the advice of like, hey, don't forget, just giving you telling you, switch sides with him. And that's what gave her the copper key. And then H obviously finds out where the copper key is due to the fact that he figured it out. It was on Ludus. And Daito and Shoto figured it out that was also on Ludus, because of like everybody who was finding the copper key was on Ludus. And then the Sixers just started farming the shit, and here we are. Jade Key, completely different from the movie. Movie, they go into the Shining. In the book, I think it's, oh shit, what is it? Oh, they have to play a video game. I forget what it's called. But it's the game where you have to find the treasures, put them in a case, and then blow a whistle. It's not like the game's not like that, but like when they're finished, they have to blow a whistle with that comes out of Captain Crunch box, and that's what gives them the Jade Key. And then to get the Copper Key, they have to play a rift from a Rush song that I don't remember what it's called. But they have to play that rift, and then the guitar turns into the Crystal Key. And then for the last gate, they have to. Oh, for the first gate, they go into War Games. The second gate, you have to go into the Blade Runner area. And then you have to, what is it? I think it is one of the Blade Runner towers. And then you have to play Black Tiger. And then you get that clue, then you go to the and then you do the guitar riff from that Rush song that I don't remember the name of. And then you obviously then do, and then the last gate is all 3 players who have the Crystal Key have to put the key in and then turn it. And that fight at the end of the book isn't as grand as the one at the end of the movie. I will say that I enjoyed the one at the end of the movie more, but I do like the fact like Ernest adds those little details like Artemis, H and Shoto and I held our ground while everybody started to back up. Like we're not going to stop until we win. That's the Gunter spirit, and that I really enjoy. You have to, and pretty much one of the last parts of the second gate is like you have to go through Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So that's pretty cool. And then you get the Easter egg. Now, the end of the book and the end of the movie are 2 completely separate things. Ernie said he's making a sequel. Can't wait till he gets that sequel off the ground. I mean, he's writing it now. I just can't wait for it to come out so I can just indulge in that shit. Because I love it so much, the book. So I can't wait for that to come out, first off. Second off, I can't wait to see how Samantha and Wade are like, if they're still working together, the high five in memory of Shoto. Because in the film, Daito. Daito dies in the real world and in the Oasis. So, I wonder if in the book they're gonna keep going and keep taking control of the Oasis, with the power they have embedded by, Halliday's will, and be like, yeah, the Oasis is all good and all, but you have to spend some time in reality also, because, as Halliday says in the book and the movie, reality is the only thing that's real. And it's the only place you can get a decent meal, so. Rhyming schemes, bitch. So yeah. I love the book. It's the fuck. That's how you know I've been recording for a long time. But yeah, the ending where Artemis and Wade finally meet in real life. I think it's the last like I want to say 6 pages of the book. Oh no, that's Armada. It's the last 3 pages of the book actually. And I reacted to it actually, so I did that. But like, the end of the book, because like in the center of the book, they're like, she asks Wade like, what would you do if you won the contest and won all that money? He'd be like, well, I'd make a spaceship, fly up into the atmosphere, fly up into orbit, and then make sure with H and all of my closest friends, just pretty much H, and then like have video games and food there. And then when she asks him that question at the end of the book, he's like, we're going to use all the moolah we just wanted to feed everyone on the planet. We're going to make the world a better place, right? And then she asks him if she still wanted to do the spaceship thing, and he's like, yeah, I'm up for it, but only if it means I can spend the rest of my life with you, which is a really nice, sweet thing. Um, and the book is just and then at the end of the book, he's like, well, in that moment, I'd never felt the need to want to go back into the Oasis, and I swear to God, Artemis is still my favorite character. Dude, Artemis is such a badass in this book, too. It's not even funny. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop talking about the book and like the movie, and I'm gonna like plug in some shit. So I'm gonna end the video here. If you like this video, you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Domo Nation, and the Domo Nation, and the Domo Nation comes for Instagram. You can also subscribe to my second account, Domo's Toys and Collectibles Chest, and I'll see you all next time, guys. Peace out. Till all are one, be good people.